What's up? Happy week 33. Little update. I went so hard last week. I shouldn't be filming. I'll tell you in a second. Okay, so I forgot to continue recording because I got to work and then I got distracted. So, I have had really bad sciatic nerve pain. So if you looked at last week, like 32 weeks pregnant vlog, I went real hard. Like I did double days twice. So I did a strength workout and a run on quite a few days. Too much. That's too much when you're pregnant. So yeah, now I'm feeling it, and I am hopefully gonna be feeling better tomorrow. I did do upper body today. I did an upper body strength workout. And I don't know, my brain's not, it's too late. You know, the brain's just not working right now. The little hamster up there is like dying. Okay, so now that I'm home, I have my brain back. You gotta say, nothing like a pregnant girl taking a bath. This is just exactly what I need today. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Just took a 45-minute class at Cycle Bar. That kicked my butt. I was having like heartburn the whole time and my sciatica was kind of acting up, but it was really freaking fun. Okay, I'm in line to get Chick-fil-A. I posted that I was ordering at McDonald's in one of my videos, and one of you really didn't like that. And I just need to make it very clear that life's all about balance, and if you don't have room in your life to like goof off with your like eating habits every once in a while, especially when you're pregnant, like, you know, McDonald's is the least of your worries. Anyways, time to eat some fast food. Hello, it's Thursday. I am still down for the count with my sciatica, unfortunately, but kind of walking now. It's like more of a hobble. It's like a very pregnant looking waddle situation. And just taking my son to the park this afternoon. My husband's on a work trip. It's not a work trip, it's a fun trip. He's visiting a friend. So I'm gonna be single momming it for a day, which not that big of a deal when I feel like he's older now and we only have one. 2 kids, I feel like changes the game a little bit. Anyways, it's beautiful out. Really bummed that I can't run right now. Okay. It's Friday. I'm 34 weeks pregnant, Tuesday of next week. So pretty much like 6 weeks left-ish until we reach our due date, which doesn't necessarily mean 6 weeks more of being pregnant. Could mean 5, could mean 6, could mean 7. Not really sure. Science hasn't figured that out yet. And here's where I'm at, and here's what I'm feeling. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I do feel like this is kind of like the point of sharing, is like having a reference point to look back on for me, for like future pregnancies, and then for other women who are pregnant and exercising. I feel so unmotivated right now to do literally anything. Like I feel like I have worked really freaking hard this whole pregnancy. Long story short, I just am like, I feel like I want to not be pregnant anymore. Like I would really like to be done with this. I realize that's not gonna be happening, and I understand that. I'm just expressing that I'm at the point where I am done. And I still have 6, 7, maybe even 8 weeks to go. My daycare provider today, we were talking about like life stuff when I picked up my son, and she was telling me that she went to 44 weeks and 5 days with one of her pregnancies. I was like, I didn't even know that was allowed or possible. I didn't even know that you could do that. And that's so scary. So we're not going to bring that into our world. That's not going to be happening to me. 44 weeks is when I would probably go find a bridge and do a little and jump off of it. And that was a joke, obviously. I'm kidding. But so anyways, I'm also just feeling like I'm feeling the FOMO of running right now. I know that a lot of people are probably taking breaks because it's December. It's like marathons for the fall are over. Usually people are kind of done with training for that unless they're doing a super early spring marathon. A lot of people are taking breaks right now. I just like have that in my head. Like this is just like, I'm following the normal trajectory of running training. So this is fine. But I really did work so hard to get back into shape after having my son. And my fitness went from literally 0 starting out running because I took a full-on year off of running, like a whole year, which I guess it doesn't sound that long, but it feels really long. I worked so hard to get to this point. I worked so hard to get to a place, like when I ran the half marathon at 23 weeks pregnant, 22, whatever. I felt like I was in really good shape still. I felt really, really good. Right now, I feel like I'm out of shape now. I feel like I lost it. I feel like I'm starting back from square one. I feel like I'm gonna have to work just as hard to get back in shape postpartum as I did with my son. And I had to put time and effort in for like 8 months to get any semblance of speed back. Like I had lost all speed. I had lost like all that like kick in my legs that like got me to go anything. Like if I'm doing a speed interval, let's say I'm doing like a 200-meter sprint, I used to be able to get my numbers into like the 4s for mile time. And I remember having to work so freaking hard just to get into the 5s, and then finally started seeing those like 4-ish mile per hour or whatever numbers. I had to work really hard to get there, and I'm really feeling bummed that that's going to be me again. And it's not even 6 weeks from now. Realistically, it's whenever I'm cleared to run again. So it's the day that my daughter is born, 3 months later, or 2 months, maybe 6 weeks. I don't know. It just depends on how things go, but I don't want to rush it. But I probably will rush it, knowing myself. Anyways, all that to say, I fully understand, right? This is what life is about right now. The little baby in here. That is what my physical life is about, is sacrifice of my body to grow this other body. And I love that. And I am really thankful for that. But I really miss my physical autonomy right now and being able to do what I want, run when I want, and run however far I want without feeling humongous and uncomfortable and pregnant. And I'm just sharing that. There's no solution. This is just where I'm at. Probably just not having a good week because of the sciatica. And maybe once I get this figured out and feel like I can move again, definitely won't go as hard. So yeah, it's just a down week. It's just a down week, and it's all good. But pregnancy is really freaking hard. It is a huge sacrifice. And I feel like it's literally the beginning of all of the sacrifices that we make for our children. Like the women being pregnant for 10 months, because realistically pregnancy is 10 months. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that, but it is. They don't tell you that. 9 months that you're aware of it. 10 months really. Just sharing this so that you know. So I have it on record that this is how I feel at this point in pregnancy. Let's go around. So I'm also just like waiting for my burrito to be done in the air fryer, and I need to flip it. So hang on. The burrito has been flipped. So yeah, I didn't do shit this week. I'm probably not doing shit this weekend. Maybe a walk. Maybe I'll go try swimming. Just sounds like a lot. Like you have to find a pool, and you have to like put on a swimsuit. You have to like take care of your whatever. Get a swimsuit on. Get in the water that's probably cold, and then just like be swimming. Not ideal. Doesn't sound great being this pregnant. Like What? How do you even put I don't even have a swimsuit that would fit. Do I? No. No, that would not fit me right now. Anyways, this is week 33. We're hanging in there. Happy Friday.